Is this some kind of trick? Wait, everybody knows that Meanie can take any form he chooses. How do I know you're the real Pearl?
The real... Pearl? Confusion. Ether hacker. Is there some sort of word game underway?
She's your super-duper biggest #1 fan, all right. You are in all her electric dreams. But I want to say this first. The thing with your fancy canvas world seal? Those IPC losers tore it.
I'll paint a path through the artwork I left behind 1,000 years ago. Lend me a hand, little girl.
Do I have to paint too? Because my painting is usually kind of rough.
That roughness is exactly what we need. We're not painting in reality. On the contrary, we are tearing open a rift.
So the father, who was with her since she was 6, guiding her to reach the stars, that was you all along? A Lord Ravager? Telling her about the wonders of the cosmos at bedtime? Awkwardly trying to calm her when she was crying? Was all of that just an act? Just to play some sick joke?
You look genuinely heartbroken. Have you been playing Himiko for so long that you feel you really are her?
But the 8 masks already have their owners. How exactly are you?
I'm sure everyone watching is as confused as Miss Himiko here. The 8 supplicants have already been determined. How would an unsought guest like me find a place in this Ionic ceremony? Ding dong! Recall! At the beginning of our story, our lady referee got a bit creative with the rules and drew a mask for the protagonist. So, the rightful mask of elation, the one discarded for a fake, whose hands did it fall into? Well then, how will a Lord Ravager win this game? It's simple. What I'll be promoting isn't a miracle. But the price tag you ignored, as you enjoyed the miracle.
Okay, did the teleporter spit us out in the wrong place? Cool, count me in. Either way, I don't want my game ending to be me in the belly of a leviathan.
And I just got out of that maw. I don't intend to go back in anytime soon.
I know you, and the little one behind you. So the baseball raccoon's frenemies, the star catchers, have shown up too.
Do Lord Ravagers even have human emotions?
Why not? I can feel curious, enraged. I understand humans, the very targets of our destruction, better than my colleagues. I even get herniated discs and tendinitis.
Aren't you a Lord Ravager?
Does the power of destruction include the ability to cure tendinitis? You've been watching us for quite a while now. Dear audience, have you been enjoying our little show?
Lady?
The time of the sword has arrived. The tempered sword now thirsts for blood to sharpen its blade. You won't be playing alone, Silver Wolf.
That's right! Yes! Finally, the game gets interesting.
Oh, wait! I just remembered. When everything started, a crow flying overhead was calling for everyone to retreat to Perdido Station.
Don't crows usually call out call ord, call ord?
Guys, look!
It's the Lord Ravager's apocalyptic livestream!
Single day.
Did you catch that hero saving people just now? Quick! Check if it's at 100K likes yet!
Sunday! Can you hear me?
Mr. Ashvale, before that, a monkey gentleman arrived here with refugees from Dovebrook District. Perhaps you know him?
Mr. N? I knew he'd be smart enough to survive. Everyone, excuse me for a little while. I need to check in with an old friend.
Luckily, we have Mr. Sunday. If not for him, I might have done something I'd really regret. He really is a no good busybody!
The detective looked upon his old friend, reunited at last. Through endless near-death escapes, they had always found each other. It should have been ordinary by now.
And yet, for some reason, this time something glimmered quietly in the assistant's sharp, perceptive eyes.
It's a pearl, Mr. Ashvale. Only a pearl.
Mr. N, I am tough as nails. You know that's nothing new. I mean, just a moment ago, some kid told me, Mr. Ashvale, cut the cringy stuff. I'll pass that along to you, too.
Welcome back, old friend. But tell me, why do all your so-called hideaways turn into disasters like this?
So, what does this tell us? It means the trouble always visits the gutsy.
Yes, but this time, trouble is not only at your door, it's at all our doors, and we have nowhere to run to.
Guess that means this troublesome job isn't optional anymore. I've made up my mind. If luck favors us again this time, we're shaking Pearl down for a hefty payout.
Mr. Yang! Don Hung! Yay! Thank you, Trailblazer!
Defeat Asat Pramad! Win the games!
Now that's a fascinating sight.
But why not just ask? Huh? Come, your old man will tell you the story of the Astral Express.
Of course. Should I not? Pause. Here, Ryusuke is getting ready to head to the planet Goliath's Shepherd to destroy it. He probably can't just tell Himiko, "You be good. Daddy is off to do some murdering."
Certainly. But you can only get the answers you seek if you pick the first option.
Bar, too. Do minors drink here?
She was already in college by then. The hand holding a tool defines what that tool becomes. In one hand, the scepter triggers a brutal war. In another's hand, the scepter creates new worlds.
I thought this too, before my head turned into a die.
This painting is so beautiful. Is it your sister? But I remember.
No, it's my self-portrait. A self I can never become.
As long as you're still willing to paint and imagine a better version of yourself, then there's still hope.
I'm back. Sketch out the form using my own memories and the stories of the nameless as a skeleton. And finally, I inject her with wish power and materialize her by imagenesis. What a fresh face! Hello, creator. Hello? Oh, right. Sorry, I haven't given you a name yet. Shouldn't we begin with introductions? Himeko. Murata Himeko. Nice to meet you, Himeko. As for me, can call me Motoko. The repair work on the Express is proceeding smoothly thanks to you. I almost forgot. While I was waiting for you to come over, I came up with a never-before-seen coffee recipe. Want to give it a try? Hopefully it's not canned alien anglerfish. I'm sorry, Motoko. 10,000 light years is too far.
How touching. I could cry. Unfortunately, I don't have eyes to cry out of.
How about we use the Starblazer blueprint you restored to create a giant robot? They'll see. I'll be your hand and foot, and you will put an iron giant right in front of them all. I broke into your home safe and took this mask. You wouldn't make me come all this way for nothing, would you? You're right, Motoko. If there is no cure for the weathering curse, then, at the very least, we should put my final moments to use and create that dream together.
As the winner, she made her wish for Aha to take her real life, her name, her memories, and her dream of trailblazing the cosmos and give them all to you. For her part, she would watch you and the Astral Express soar into the sky, while she remained on this planet forever, and with all her regrets, turned to ashes. Come, imposter. Open this door. Add the final stroke to the second act of this artwork.
When the Vantis moon is full again, I will be there, as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. No matter how many times I painted the Starblazer, I never finished. Becoming a navigator, leading the Express across a sea of stars. You haven't seen these things with your own eyes, and you can't imaginate them either. Then how did we defeat the Herald of Death? Because we have each other. And whenever I close my eyes, I see you becoming the navigator. This is the sight I see every day, and it has never lost its clarity. I would like to see it too. You will. How do I look in your vision? Do I look the same? Exactly the same. Well, it's been 15 years. You must have walked a long way. Yes. So long that I learned to repair machines, brew coffee, take care of my juniors, and fight with everything I have. So long that I became like you, and even deceived a Lord Ravager with a talent for disguise.
What's going on here? Did I make a mistake? It was Himiko who survived 15 years ago, not Motoko.
Hopefully you like this answer, even if it does make you look laughable.
No. How can... My daughter... You're alive. This makes me even more interested in you. Thousands of years ago, I struck a train down from the same starry sky. 15 years ago, I sped back toward Plain Arcadia, and all I could see was a speck of light rising from the horizon. I raised my hand and aimed right at it. Just 2 shots, bang, bang, and it would fall fall once more, never to fly again.
But you did no such thing.
Indeed. I watched it pass through the atmosphere, leaving a long streak of light in the night sky.
Why?
Just 'cause. Thought it might be fun. The bloodstained games have no winners. You imaginated your Mechatrons, but the remaining wish power can't create the audience, much less support a long journey. Leading us to the third question. How exactly did you cure the weathering curse? So, I guessed right. They appeared and ignited the Astral Express.
Unfortunately, I wasn't the one who met Aha. The answer you were looking for never existed. That's what they said when they gave me the gift.
Let's just call it, a long overdue compensation.
Once the Express reignites and takes off, there won't be any wish power in the vacuum. And Imagine will die out. This is the best outcome. I give my life to conquer the land that trapped us here. You have to go alone, dummy. What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach. When the Ventus moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you." So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon. Like a morning actor, the moon's shadow said this while giving me my gift. Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more, Akivili.
So, it was the self-portrait that saw Aha. You are not my target. They are not my target. Shall I officially announce my plan? In the name of Terminus, her journey ends here.
Something about the engine of the Express? Has Himiko mentioned something of this sort in previous journeys? This may be the key.
Power of remembrance, activate! Aha! I remember now. We were back in Penacony.
I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I remember now. Pearl said something similar not too long ago.
A conflict broke out between Miss Himiko and an entity suspected to be asat pramad. A gravitational wave effect caused by a giant mass was observed.
You mean to determine the future of Asat Pramad through observation? But, as I recall, as your observation expands, it will anchor the fate of this world.
Observation is for her to worry about. I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much as possible. 30 years ago, I used the Decalite reflection barrier to divine the tides of battle for the Fonghu. But, in a moment of blind arrogance, I turned my back on what destiny had revealed and dared to wield the Rainbow Spiritus to twist the very threads of causality. But karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at a single point, left to drift endlessly through time and space. A healer named this unusual condition temporal dislocation. Put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. If I'm not observed for even a second, I may disappear. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves.
I see it.
So this insight is what the Eye of the Hunt has to offer. What a brilliant reversal! Now, this is the resistance I have been looking for. Exhausting all possibilities. Plotting every scheme. Just hurling everything at me. In short, elation! I see the rope that tethered your existence here has snapped. I do not believe we will meet again in this lifetime.
I have nothing left to give. Ishvara, please, take Asat Pramad to his fated defeat.
General!
It's time for a veteran navigator to point the way forward for you. Don't hold back. Go ahead and ask your most pressing question right now.
Mr. Asat Pramad, have you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
Sorry, but I'm really curious. Have you ever fallen in love?
You have this rare opportunity to speak to a former navigator, and you're interested in his personal life? You really are something else. So intriguing. I almost want to throw in the towel and bow out.
So, I should roll?
Wait, not yet. Don't roll. If you roll a critical success, I honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to weave a sharp jab at cosmic destiny into something about personal emotions. So be it. This one's on me. I'll answer you plainly. I've loved. Of course, I've loved before. But in the end, every planet tied to my past lovers, I destroyed them all. Not because we broke up. I genuinely cared for them. I just like what I do now even more. Feels good to get that off my shoulders. They have no complaints either. Whew. All right. This won't happen again. Maybe you still have a lot of questions like this. Maybe you'll just ask them directly. But let me make it clear. I don't want to see such questions again.
Why were so many people calling me Akivili along the way?
How lucky. Although the question you asked is difficult to answer. They call you Akivili because not only are you the successor, but at the core level, you are becoming the focus of the path of the Trailblaze. This isn't imitation. It's the path itself responding, naturally, to the absence of its god. You are not them yet, but you are headed in that direction. Even more important is the thing inside you.
I once met my other self in Amphorius. Who was that?
Oh, this is a most interesting discovery. Might you also possess the gift of grasping possibility? Unfortunately, Even I do not know the answer to that question. It's beyond what I can see and understand at present. You've journeyed through plain Arcadia. How do you like this world of elation? I don't like it. They spend their time in idle satiety, then peck each other bloody in online arguments over insignificant issues. People never leave their homes, but online they are angry, crying, and cheerful. Their eyes are glued to tragedies unfolding across the cosmos, treating others' struggles for life as seasoning for their meals, then turning around to tip the clowns who make them laugh. On the other side of the cosmos, the IPC is bombing the Isthmian Confederation. People huddle in the ruins without a single drop of clean drinking water, trembling as they wait to see whether tomorrow or death comes for them first. In this universe, the contrast between luck and misfortune is too dazzling. Of course not. One does not simply just become a Lord Ravager in an instant. Like Akivili, I once believed that exploring and connecting could create understanding. And understanding could remove division. That the newly discovered worlds could shelter those whose own homes were ravaged by war and hunger. But all your trailblaze does is spread naivete and hope across a land destined to be destroyed. Across the cosmic ocean, all civilizations meet a strikingly similar end. Having climbed to brilliance, they collapse under their own stupidity, avarice, or sheer chance. The path of Akivili only postpones the inevitable, but it cannot change its nature. I walked too far and saw too much. Afterwards, I could not laugh again. Finally, the blemished one showed me another path. Destruction. On their path, the gluttonous and the hungry, the brave and the weak, all inequalities come to an equal end. Only when people realize that destruction is imminent do they resist meaningfully and make their existence worth something. The rising sun shines on ice sculptures, melts them as if they were never there, even though humans carved them so beautifully, yes? From that moment onward, IC died, and Asat Pramad was born.
Can you tell me the real truth about the Phantasmoon games?
I bet you figured it out long ago, didn't you? Oh, critical success! Then perhaps I should clear things up a bit more. Across countless generations, the supplicant's wish power has gathered here, coursing through the abundant Elwood into the veins of the path. It soothes the ever-starving husk and keeps it from rising again. People believe the supplicant's miracle was created to please Aha, but this is wrong. People believe the markings around the mask measure how much wish power each supplicant has gathered, but they're wrong. Those markings are telling everyone this. If you want to lull the veracity into sleep, you must fill them. Only when the hunger and thirst of the slumbering beast are satiated with wish power can the beings of Ahatopia struggle on into the next Amber Era. And then Aha will appear to reward this savior. by sharing 1 minute of their life. Everyone is envious of the infinite power of the eons and their eternal life. But who can comprehend their suffering on those paths, bound by their own authority, becoming unfeeling instruments of the law? Even a god as close to humanity as elation. For humans, the prize of these games lasts for only a fleeting minute. But for an eon, it's a free and blissful reprieve from the shackles of their path. Do you understand now? The Phantasm Moon Games are a holiday for a god. Only during such a respite can elation, vulnerable and unguarded, be killed. All right. Now that I've answered the 8 questions, I now need to... Kids these days. Show some respect and put your phone away when your elder is talking. Huh? What kind of nonsense is that? Boring. But canceling an elderly person's pension account like that, doesn't her conscience hurt at all?
You don't need to answer the following question. I just want to know. If I swing at that thing you have for a head, would it break?
Ruin be upon the world, the myriad colors returning to the void. Your failure is written in stone.
Finally, we made it.
Pom-Pom promised each and every one of us nameless.
After all, the Fluffy's protagonist hasn't gotten on board yet.
Such a glitch. Those who pass the challenge are worthy of a reward. What I mean is, you've earned the right to face Phase 2. The journey leads start. The end of destruction. All right, enough joking around. Time to get serious. Now, feast your eyes on what I attained in my first battle to the death with the Great Destroyer. My third mask! You shall witness the reality of all things turn into silence. The 3 calamities have come. The myriad colors returning to the void. I shall extinguish this world's laughter and offer up my mourning. Return to silence. Come on, protagonist. Open yourself up and embrace all wishes. Find a way to beat me, kill me, kick my die around like a ball. Once again, the Express is full. How boring. Now, you and I both see
ain't a part of it!
You've failed. The game ends here. I'm curious. Will you still be able to settle once more?
Don't be afraid. I'm here. I can't go with you. Haven't you figured it out yet? This frozen moment in time is your very own creation. In the moment I embraced you, I guess the Stellaron heard my final wish.
Final wish?
Kid, this time, you must set out on your own. I made a wish to the Phantom Moon in exchange for something. An exchange? An exchange of Himiko's and Motoko's destinies. Not for a minute, but for a lifetime. The brand of destruction can never be erased, but it can be passed on to someone willing to bear it. To think the answer was so simple. So that's why Murata-hiro left nothing behind. He was a kind person, just like you. I'm the grown-up you. A navigator who, despite never having taken a single step, has already experienced so much. And a Himiko like that would surely pass on the hope of continuing the journey to the next generation. Wouldn't she? So, don't be sad. My trailblazing ends here, but it also begins here. Then, grant me this wish. When you've become like me, return here with all your stories. Don't worry too much. I just have to depart for the next stop.
No! I'll never accept this plan.
Tell March for me if there's anything she likes in my wardrobe. She can have it.
She has enough clothes as it is.
Another turning point in destiny. We meet again. For the Express to begin its journey once more, Himiko reached the end of hers.
Get lost.
In 8 seconds, Himiko will sacrifice her life. In 8 minutes, you will return to the battlefield. In 8 hours, a god's great hammer will fall. In 8 days, a paradise will collapse under its own weight. A beast will begin its sacred feast. A divine infant will fall to the mortal world. With its first cry, it will usher in an era of madness for the entire cosmos. And a god will retreat into hiding forever. Their laughter heard no more. This is the path I have walked, and one of countless possibilities. That doesn't matter. What's important is that it was born from the wish Himiko made to the Stellaron, and it only leads to one end. Failure. Are you willing to accept such a future? I'm asking you, who is still on the path of the Trailblaze, are you willing to accept such a future?
I'll never accept it.
Then you know what to do. So many others have made the same decision. Make a wish to the Stellaron. Let your wish replace hers. Somewhere along this journey, you've already found it. I made the same choice once, and lost everything because of it. But you have to get used to loss before you can move on. Set forth once more, Akivili. Our paths will cross eventually. And when that day comes, I will personally bring your journey to its end.
You must become used to loss in order to continue onward. I refuse to believe that. Not now. Not ever. My unfulfilled promises. I will fulfill them all tomorrow. I will prove that we can move onward without making these so-called sacrifices. So, the Astral Express only has one navigator, no matter the reason. I won't let anything take you away from me!
Don't forget about us.
Don't worry. We're here.
Thank you for fulfilling the promise. Venturing into uncharted worlds isn't all that motivates us to move forward. We also have promises of the past. The Astral Express is setting forth anew. This journey shall lead us starward!
You're playing music with the Stellaron? Hey, that's not right! And Pagana's legacy. What's going on here? Whatever. I'll just make it the Astral Express's legacy!
Watch closely. See how the Trailblazers who came after you will walk the path you were too afraid to finish. There's no need to pray for a glance.
Humanity will reach the end of the path on its own.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Trailblazing is nothing but a fleeting lie to comfort the weak. In the face of inevitable destruction, hope is a myth.
Attention all passengers. The Astral Express is about to depart. To all who walk with the Trailblaze, join me in reciting the Creed of the Nameless.
No matter the ebb and flow of fate, don't stay within the lines.
Even in the face of tempestuous seas, we always align.
Even without the upper hand, fight for what's right!
Even if the world forgets you, leave hindsight aside!
And no matter how bleak the cosmos may get, light up the night.
Finally! When the wheels turn against you, go ahead! Pulverize!
Himiko! That outfit looks so cool! You really look the part of a navigator now.
Just like I said, the giant robot was right.
Sunday, I'd like to have a proper chat with you. As the
Children. I'm not dead yet. The tremors of the Stellaron will shift the cosmos's fate onto a different trajectory.
Even if the Stellaron distorts my wish, I will rewrite it.
Then I shall await with anticipation.
What? The husk of the veracity is stirring?
You have defeated me and won your reward. The chance to save this world. That is, if you can make it out of there more with everyone still breathing. Good luck.